as you think, and the things that are going on your world in terms of the transformations taking place in consciousness send ripples throughout creation, just as any experience exists in the now. Your experiences are available to us, are available to all in a variety of ways for all to learn from, for all to see and experience as reflections of the unique ways that you have created in your reality to reflect the idea of all that is, of the multifaceted crystal of creation. You are not alone. You are not isolated. Whether you know it or not, you are part of the family that stretches among the stars and are now simply beginning to awaken to that fact. We have, among many, shown you, bit by bit, stage by stage, step by step, our ships. There have been, from time to time, certain encounters. Not everything that you may see is a ship. Not every experience that may seem to be otherworldly is necessarily representative of us or those like us. But nevertheless, these experiences are an indication that you are looking to an expanded awareness, becoming more aware of things that heretofore were beyond your senses. And I remind you that there is nothing extrasensory about it. There is nothing paranormal about it. There is nothing supernatural about it. It is normal. It is natural. It is an experience of your senses. It is simply that you are awakening into the remembrance, into the knowledge, into the knowingness that what and who you are as a being, as an expression of consciousness, is far greater, far more expansive, far grander than you have been taught to believe for many generations. And now you are beginning to awaken into that greater self, the greater you. And what comes with that is more understanding that you are not isolated, not alone, that you are interconnected, that you are part and parcel of one creation that expresses itself in a multitude of ways. And thus then you are getting reflections now from us and others of that awakening, of the awareness that you exist simultaneously on a multitude of levels, in a multitude of realities, in a multitude of dimensions. And we are happy, overjoyed, and grateful to be capable of reflecting this to you in our interactions. This, for us, is how contact begins. By the dissemination of ideas, reflections, and information that give you the opportunity to absorb them at your own pace, in your own timing, at your own discretion, for we force no ideas upon you whatsoever. It is up to you to determine what you choose to believe is true for yourself as individuals, for yourselves as a society. It is up to you to reflect to us when you are ready for more, when you are ready to awaken into the greater reality of the interstellar community that surrounds you, of which you are a part, but of which you are only awakening to now your part in that entire family. We are overjoyed to help you realize your connection, your involvement, your co-creation in the greater family of existence all around you. And we welcome you at this time into that family, into an awakening state that allows you to experience yourself as interstellar, interdimensional beings of creation, as we ourselves, in our own experience, in our own history, have awakened to this fact, have awakened to this perception, have awakened to this knowledge. We now are grateful and overjoyed to be present at the birth of your awakening. And thus then we thank you for sharing your experiences with us. Take this declaration and spread it to all the people, and allow those that wish to participate, and allow those that do not wish to participate to go their way with love, with joy, with gratitude. For only by the creation of darkness in your world are you now capable of seeing the tiniest flicker of light more clearly. Thus then focus on the idea of the balance of the light and the dark, granting absolute allowance to every aspect of creation, and in so doing, thus propelling and accelerating yourselves toward the light that you prefer, in the frequency that is your truth. For all truths are true, and were it not so, all that is would not be all that is. Once again, our gratitude to you all for participating in this phase